Kadosh Baruch Hu gave us a tremendous gift to success. It's called Shabbat. Why Shabbat is important for somebody's success? Because one needs to know that if you are always in a constant movement, you reach nowhere. Nowhere. A person must have time that he stops everything and lets the dust settle down, and then he could contemplate on that and see what's going on. We run, we're always busy in that haste, in that excitement of going. Many times we neglect very important things, like how things had an effect on us, and we hurt someone. Did we do the right thing, the wrong thing, and so on and so forth. Come Shabbat, and it forces us to sit down and relax a little bit. We don't talk about business. We don't talk about anything. You're not supposed to talk about business. You're not supposed to talk about things that shayach to this olam altogether. And that allows you to calm down a little bit. It's important for everybody. Even, of course, Shabbat is the ultimate rest, but even during the day, sit down with a cup of tea in your hand at night after the day is over. Sit down on a warm tea with nana, right, with mint inside, sugar. If you want arak instead, kosit arak or whiskey, whatever it is, it's not. There is a reason why people like to, and I'm not justifying getting drunk. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm talking about. But what they say to take the edge off. There is a reason for that, because the body does need that. The neshama does need that. The neshama does need those things. And it's good to sit down at the end of the day to make a cheshbon. If you are a businessman, at the end of the day you want to see how much did you sell, is you made any money, you didn't make any money. So tomorrow you could adjust, because if you're going to keep on running like this, before you know, regardless of how good your business is, you're going to go bust. You're going to run into the ground. Come Shabbat and teaches us to do that. Shabbat forces us to do that. If you want to know, among one of the reasons why Jews are so successful, the reason is very simple. We have Shabbat. So on Shabbat, when you're doing all those things that you're doing without taking a breather, if you don't do so during the day, at least once a day, take time to just let your mind rest from all these like explosions that goes out throughout the days in your head. There's jackhammering inside of our awareness. If you can't do that during the week, at least do it once a week on Shabbat. Once Shabbat comes, don't try to look for loopholes. Well, that is allowed. Don't read newspapers. There's no need for newspapers. Don't do all these things. Don't talk about business. What difference does it make? It doesn't make any difference. Just relax and enjoy and sit down, and sometimes just sit there with yourself. Just sit there with, yes, I know singing is important. I know. But sit there with yourself and take account of what have you done this week. And then adjust yourself slowly. Soak it in. Let the dust settle down. Let the murk of the week, if you've ever seen a lake or something like this, you swim or you walk or you pedal, all the murk rises up. Now you need to quiet down to be able to see the bottom again. So it all settles down. That's Shabbat. So, of course, do so on Shabbat, but I would also recommend to you to do so daily. Contemplate, look into things, take a breather, evaluate, and become better. Success number one.